Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Leadership Corner, where we take the time to speak with Florida Realtors Leadership Academy alumni. I'm your host, Stas Matias, class of 2020, and today I'm here with Veronica Malolos. How are you doing, Veronica?
I am good, and you did a very good job at pronouncing my last name. So thank you.
Veronica has 16 years in the business. She is a commercial realtor that services Central Florida. Her local board is the Osceola County Association. She graduated class of 2013, and her chair was Mark Pallis. Is that accurate?
That is accurate. Thank you.
So we're going to go ahead and dive into the questions because I know you're very, very busy. So number one is, why did you originally apply for Florida Realtors Leadership Academy?
Wow. Yes. So why did I apply? First of all, I think that it is important that we get this type of leadership training if we are, in fact, thinking about leadership roles within Florida Realtors as an organization. That being said, of course, there is limitations to really the opportunity to be able to be accepted to this program because it is quite a tight and prestigious program. So that's why I applied, and thankfully I was accepted. But it doesn't necessarily mean that if someone wants to apply, that they will be automatically accepted. So
Right.
yeah, it was for the future of serving within Florida Realtors was really my reason.
Awesome. So what did you enjoy about Florida Realtors Leadership Academy?
Well, it was really just getting to know my class and the classmates. I think that we have really generated this great synergy among us and have created long-lasting friendships. I mean, that was back in 2013. We're in 2020. Oh my God, how time flies, right? And at that time, I didn't have a grandchild, and now I have 5.
Oh,
So
wow.
look at that. But yes, that would be the one thing that to this day we have strong relationships, especially with a smaller group within that class that have stayed in contact. So yes, that's the benefit.
So did Florida Realtors Leadership Academy meet your expectations? And if so, how so?
Yes, it did meet my expectations in that at that time the program was ran by Marie Lilly. And one of the things that she did for us was this personality test that I've never done before. It's a totally different one. And I can't remember the name of it, but it was different from DISC and different
It's
from,
called CORE.
no, it's actually not.
Oh,
Because
it's not? Oh, okay.
Marie Lilly doesn't work for Florida Realtors anymore. And if I was younger, I'd remember, but but yes, so that was great because it looked at a different sort of segments of your personality, and it evaluated introvert versus extrovert, and then of course your personality type, which is different from DISC and the other personality tests. But yes, and again, the program itself just allowed us to look deeper into the organization Florida Realtors, which was very, very helpful.
Awesome. So did Florida Realtors Leadership, I'm sorry, the next question is, since graduating from Florida Realtors Leadership Academy, can you talk about some of your involvement, whether it's at the local level, the state, or the national level?
Absolutely. Again, establishing relationships with the other leaders within Florida Realtors does open doors for you. So when you apply to, for instance, take on another leadership role, it does matter that you say that you've gone through the Florida Realtors Leadership Academy. So I've since 2013, I've become vice chair for 3 committees, and then consequently chair for 3 committees in Florida Realtors. I applied for the National Association of Realtors Leadership Academy, and I was accepted. So I'm also an NAR Leadership Academy graduate. And it did
Awesome.
matter, yes. And I have since become chair of 2 committees at the NAR level. I was Housing Opportunity Chair for NAR, and then right now I am the Smart Growth Advisory Board Chair for NAR. And of course, you have to be vice chair as well. And I've served on many committees, both in Florida Realtors and also NAR. And I'm just very, very blessed to have had the opportunity to represent Florida in NAR, and also to represent my local association within Florida Realtors.
Yeah, did I read you were also a DVP?
Yes, I was a district vice president under Sherry Meadows, and that was what a great experience that was. It was really great.
Awesome. If our class of 2020, established a more organized Florida Realtors Leadership Academy alumni program, what ideas or suggestions would you like to see implemented?
Okay, so first of all, it's got to be a program that actually would bring value. I say that because I also belong to my county leadership academy. Osceola Leadership Osceola is what it's called, and they've attempted to do an alumni group as well. But until you provide value, most of us really didn't get engaged. So that is the challenge for your class, right? How do you bring value to an alumni class? I mean, yes, you would get graduates from Florida Realtors Leadership Academy to join. I mean, of course, everybody would want to be a part of that. But how do you engage them? I mean, that is a question that you'd probably want to dig deep and see, because everybody's busy. For instance, for me, I'm also a leader in CCIM. So, and that was one of the things that when they asked me a few years ago to chair the CCIM mentorship program, the engagement piece was what we worked on. Because if it doesn't bring value to the mentor and to the mentee, most of them drop out mid-program.
Right. I can understand that.
So we established 2 goals for that committee, and now I'm the state chair, where I used to be just the Central Florida chair. And that's because, they see now how, a program like that could really escalate into something a little bit wider as far as the net is thrown, right? So I don't have any real suggestions for you, except that the one thing that I would suggest for your class is to make sure that you have, a program that brings value to the alumni.
Nope, I appreciate that. Can you share a moment, whether it's a fun or funny or inspiring moment, that most stands out to you from your time with your class?
Yes, actually, there's one moment where in the beginning of the class, we had a team, I think it was a 2-day or a 1-day team outdoor exercise, where it was, overseen by an actual company. We were in a location that had
The ropes course?
yes, that one. And the one exercise that we did was very, very challenging, to where we had to line up as a group, and then we'd have to figure out how to move ourselves around, kind of like in a checkerboard kind of thing. And wow, that took a lot of really teamwork, and everybody kind of listening to one person as far as giving direction, because in the beginning everybody was kind of jumping in, oh, we do this, we do that. It wasn't working at all. Yeah. And then I think in the very end, when it actually all worked out, I raised my hand and I say, guys, is it okay if I have a shot at it, but I need everybody to kind of just give me a moment and kind of just follow my lead. And so we did, and we finished the project. It was just so awesome. Yeah. So it does take, teamwork and being able to kind of, because if everybody starts jumping in, that's when you see chaos, right? Too many cooks stirring the pot.
Yeah.
So, or too many chiefs among Indians. So, but yeah, so that was very, very memorable as far as that's concerned, because we really were like, oh my God, how do we accomplish that? But we did.
That's awesome. So what was your Florida Realtor Leadership Academy class project?
I think it was the organ donation website that we did, right? So we took that on, and we actually partnered up with with an organization that did organ donation. And then we went before the Florida Realtors Executive Committee to ask for support to continue on with Florida Realtors supporting organ donation. And that went very well. So we presented to the Executive Committee.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, my last question for you, because I know you're pretty busy and you got to get going. If the lockdown ended tomorrow, where's the first place you're going?
If the lockdown ended tomorrow, the first place I'm going is to see my mom, and I'm going to give her a very, very big hug. My mom is 82 years old. Well, actually 83 in June. And we love her to death. She's actually my neighbor because she lives with one of my sisters, who, by the way, all my sisters are neighbors. So family is the first place I'm going.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. We appreciate all our alumni and how you guys paved the way for us to continue this wonderful program. And we wish you safe and healthy times in the future.
Thank you. And I didn't realize you were recording. So when you were asking me all those questions, I was like, wait, I'm all like flustered, but yeah. So
I didn't record the first part. I didn't record that part.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, thank you, Stas, and I appreciate you reaching out, and I hope this helps.
All right. Thank you, and have a blessed rest of your day.
You too. Thank you, Stas. Good luck.
Bye.